Hey guys, it's Charlie. I'm doing something a little different for you today. I told you last week about how much I love my planner, and I really do. This is the third year that I've used this planner, or this brand, and it just really kind of suits me. Last year, my very sweet friend Vicki bought me the prettiest Erin Condren planner, and I loved that thing. It was the right size. It was so cute. It had everything was just so pretty in it, but I had to run 2 books because I didn't have enough room for anything homeschool, and that's why I kind of went back to this one this year. Was because I got tired of carrying 2 books. So anyways, I ordered this from the Home Educating Family Association, is where it comes from. It's less than $30. I think that's well worth the money. The first thing I do is my husband's sneaking by right now. The first thing I do is I laminate the front and back because it doesn't hold up real well with everyday use. And I just use laminating sheets, you know, or contact paper, the clear stuff. Just something to make it a little sturdier and so it doesn't wear out so easy. It has articles in it that are actually pretty good articles. I'm not a huge fan. There was, actually I highlighted one thing that I kind of did adopt into it. No extracurricular activities until after 2. That means I quit making doctor's appointments and things like that until you know, we have time for it. So this just basically goes through how to set it up. It has nice little things about your finances and your duties and things like that, but I didn't use it for that. It has nice little responsibility or chore cards and education cards, but I have those actually on an Excel spreadsheet for the boys that I've laminated that they go through each time. This right here is, I do use this part, the teacher's schedule, and it's basically an outline of how I run my day. Just, you know, like I said, I'm a Excel nerd, so I have it on that too, but this is kind of how I plan out my day so I make sure we get through what we need to do. This is each child's curriculum and their day, how it's pretty much going to run, including the things that they do in the evenings, like their jiu-jitsu at the gym and things like that in church. Then I actually want to go to this current month so I can show you what I did. So I told you each month has articles, right? Well, each month first starts with a basic calendar. Okay, so this is the basic calendar, and this is where I list everything that we're going to do for the month. This is October, so it's not that full just yet, thank goodness. I just have our work schedules and things like that, and birthdays, and then on the corner it has a place for notes, and I have things that I need to follow up on. And then this is actually just a sticky note that I move from month to month that has my morning and evening routines, and then each day of the week I give myself like something that I focus on for that day. Like Monday is always office day, and I clean the bathrooms and do laundry and floors downstairs. The reason Monday's office day is because Tuesday's the day I work and I can run through the bank while I'm out and getting errands done. Wednesday's the upstairs and floors, Thursday's kitchen and dining, Friday floors and bedroom, Saturday I blog and do groceries, and Sunday I lesson plan. I'm not saying I'm perfect with this, but it's one of those things that as long as I hit it about 80% of the time, life stays okay. So this, let me see if I can pull it apart, is actually one of the areas that had, see under there? Had a very nice article, I'm sure. However, what I did is I used some washi tape and free printables from the internet and made this into a blog planner so that I have everything where I need it. So I have all 3 of the blogs that I am kind of in charge of. I have mine, Hippies here, and then our church one, Woven, and then our co-op, homeschool co-op thesis listed down here. And I just write out the month and any kind of ideas, you know, like I'd like to look into Periscope for maybe doing 31 days to clean again, things like that, and then recording my statistics, bloggers to encourage. I kind of just like the way it ran and rolled. And so when I get ideas of things I want to do, this is where I put them down. It's kind of like where I, you know, anything that comes through my mind, here it goes. This is a little shopping list, which actually I've used a lot up until this year. And this year I used that, you know, I've told you about how much we love our Amazon Echo. There's an Echo app, so my shopping list goes directly to my phone. So I really don't use that one that much. So here's my blog, the rest of my blog sheet. And same thing, it's the second part of the article under there somewhere. And I sealed it with the washi tape. It's not the most beautiful job, but you know what, it'll do. And on here I just have a little code. H is mine, T is thesis, W obviously is Woven, and it's how I plan out so that I have things, you know, throughout the week that I'm not crazy with it. It helps me just keep things on track. All right. Next page that I love is my reading list. This is things I want to read, things I want the boys to read for school, things that we read as a group, field trips. I'm not good with this video, I'm sorry. Field trips, and then our monthly bills go at the bottom. You don't need to see how much I owe. But it tells you that, and then the date they're due and things like that. Like for me this month, I'd like to finally finish Say Goodbye to Survival Mode by Crystal Paine. Josh is reading Fake Mustache, which has been pretty funny for him. John is working on those Henry Winkler books. Here's Henry. He's on number 1. And Josiah is starting Roscoe Riley series, which if you haven't read, your kids, it's pretty funny. And then I decided to switch things up this month and change my scheduled reading to Peter Pan, because the movie previews for that look really great. And then, of course, this is our activities and field trips. And then on this side, I like to list the businesses' bills. It just helps me keep track. Now, this is the first week of October. And what I do is I just put out a basic outline for what we're covering. I like to do it kind of after the fact more so than ahead of time. Each day I know exactly what we're going to cover. And then we just go, lesson by lesson by lesson. But then, like, for this, like with TT, it's teaching textbooks for Josh. I like to write down what percentages he gets. He makes a printout and I go through everything he's done and things like that. And same for sequential spelling. I need to know, his percentage he got right and things like that. And so at the end of the day, what I do is I go through and I jot down what we actually did, what chapters we covered or pages, and any kind of notes about the day that I kind of need. Tuesdays, you'll notice, are light. They actually do school with Mama, and Mama has her own school. That's the day that I work. And then, of course, here's the rest of the week. And like I said, it's just a basic outline. At the top, I put what we're reading or what we're memorizing. We're doing the books of the Bible again, because not everyone remembered them all. And then I didn't write down the verse, but I'll get to that one before the week comes. I write the Bible verse for that week. Priorities. These are the things that we need to get done in general. And then if there's anyone working extra or things like that, I'm on call. Your menu will go in here. I just haven't filled it in yet. So I added the tabs, of course, if you can see them along the line. Just makes me, helps me to see, quickly where I need to be and what I'm doing, okay? And so that's it. Like I said, for 30 bucks, I think it's well worth the money. And that's why we... laminate. Did you see how dirty that was already? In the back, I've added these. I do this every year. I add these little folders. If we have tickets or things like that that I need to keep track of, they go right in here. In theory, I can give them a nice little report card. Maybe I'll do that this year. They'd probably get a kick out of that one. And each chapter, each section also has a place for notes. So this is my planner, and this is the one that I love and I use, and I think is just awesome. So if you I actually ordered mine off Amazon, but you can get it from Home Educating Family as well. Alrighty, and that's about it. Thanks. Bye.